Have you ever stopped to think about the striking similarity between Google employees and relationships that start on Tinder? Believe it or not, both tend to fade away quicker than any overcooked souffle, while your average worker hangs around for about 4.1 years. A typical Googler throws in the towel faster than you can say, search history. Imagine this: Google, a paradise of workplace wonders where perks fall like confetti and benefits leave you questioning reality. But hold on, something's awry. Despite those tantalizing meals and massages that melt your worries away, there's a hidden twist. How come a company that draws 3 million eager applicants annually has a knack for losing its top talent? Well, get ready for a wild ride as we delve into the top reasons why Google employees are saying goodbye sooner than expected. Buckle up, we're diving right in. The Perk Trap. Recently, a TikTok video spilled the beans on the darker side of Google's dazzling perks. You might be wondering, what's wrong with enjoying some workplace perks? It all sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Employees put in the effort, and in return, they are showered with bonuses. But here's the twist. What if those perks are like a hidden snare, designed to keep you hooked? Enter Ken Walks, a former Google staffer, who buried it all in a TikTok that sets the internet abuzz this year. Imagine this: fresh-faced individuals flock to Google, anticipating a realm of work-life harmony, delectable meals, and ping-pong duels with colleagues. They're not to blame. Google paints this idyllic picture. Yet, according to Ken, it might all be a clever ploy to extend employees' stays. Consider the 3 daily meals Google offers. It sounds tempting, right? But there's a catch. Dinner isn't served until around 6 to 6:30. Not too bad, you say. Well, mull this over. By the time you finish around 7 or 7:30, you've practically spent the whole day at your desk. Those extra hours accumulate. Next, there's Google's complimentary shuttle service, a seemingly nifty perk. And guess what? They've got Wi-Fi on board. Yet, most folks end up working even during their commute. The shuttle can devour an entire hour during rush hour. Factor in the commute time, tack on the extra hour for dinner, and voila! 3 extra hours of work. And those office dogs? Sound splendid, right? Ken has a different take. Bringing your furry companion to work might actually keep you rooted at the office. It becomes all about work, work, work. Almost as if you and your pet are cooped up in the same cage. Believe it or not, Google gains more from these perks than they're giving out. Ken's TikTok video captivated millions. Some nodded in agreement, while others shook their heads. Some were even content to work longer hours for these perks. What's your stance? Don't hold back. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Endless work pressure. It's not just Google. Numerous companies engage in the pressure game, pushing employees with tight deadlines. But the question looms, how much pressure is too much? Here's the deal. When job stress starts gnawing at your well-being, it's time to pay heed. Anxiety and burnout might just be the catalysts for early farewells. A recent study by Payscale.com unveils a staggering truth. A whopping 53% of Google employees tag their jobs as highly stressful. No wonder ex-Googlers often compare Google to that unrelenting girlfriend who demands your attention, even when you're lounging in your PJs with unlimited vacation days. And don't let those meditation rooms and therapy-covered insurance fool you. The big question remains, do they actually provide relief? Now, look at Payscale's report and listen to ex-Googlers unveil the truth. It appears these stress reduction perks might be missing the mark. But why? Because many Google employees felt like they were in a constant race against time, a relentless sprint. Relaxation? It's almost an alien concept when you're grappling with aggressive deadlines looming overhead. These ex-Googlers spill more tea. Thanks to these deadlines, they were forever playing catch-up, often managing to finish projects on time only through sheer luck. It's a scenario where even hitting the gym seems like a Herculean task. Sure, nobody's barring you from going, but daring to step out for a workout might earn you the title of slacker. And let's not forget those tempting office meals, urging you to nibble away at your desk to solidify your status as a bona fide hard worker. Survival's an uphill battle. Let's get real. Working at Google might sometimes feel like pitching camp in the heart of Death Valley. The unending work pressure, it's like enduring a marathon. And the competition? It's not a casual stroll. It's a survival of the fittest. Imagine this. You're diving into the Google talent pool. And guess what? You're up against a staggering 3 million applicants annually. To even secure an interview, you've got to outshine them all. It's akin to securing a seat at Harvard, but cranked up 20 notches. And that's merely the starting point. Should you live through the interview hoops and clinch a position? Congrats! You're now rubbing shoulders with some of the sharpest minds globally. It's like a cognitive workout. Exciting, right? But here's the twist. It's not just brainstorming and coffee breaks. You're under pressure to match their performance, crank up those figures, and churn out innovation like a factory. You might even toss in your brilliant ideas to snag that shiny promotion. But hold on, your colleagues have their aces up their sleeves too. Suddenly, you're embroiled in a battle of creativity, and it's a tight squeeze. Having a genius on your team? Sure, it can make you feel overshadowed. And guess what? A group of ex-Googlers let the cat out of the bag. They felt like the odd ones out in this ultra-competitive arena. Not to mention, belonging to a cutthroat team might mean fewer chances for major projects and promotions. Over time, it feels like slogging uphill in leaden shoes. And that's precisely when the idea of hopping between companies starts to seem irresistible. Why? Well, everyone wants a slice of that recognition cake. Politics stunts promotions. Let's explore Michael Lynch's story, a fellow Googler. He invested his heart and soul into Google. But here's the kicker. Promotions? They remain frustratingly elusive. And he's not alone. Many ex-Googlers share the same sentiment. They describe a tricky internal dance within the company that blocks their path to success. Climbing the ladder of achievement feels more like butting heads against the wall. In a tech world where results should rule, Google grapples with the people-pleasing challenge. Promotions slip away, leaving individuals overlooked and driving them to seek solace in new roles. Crystal Brick, a former product marketing manager, understands the drill. She left a well-paying gig for similar reasons. Now, the big question, what's next after beating Google adieu? Google's the star quarterback, so who takes the lead? Sure, Facebook and Netflix are contenders, but here's the twist. Many of these departees embark on a new adventure, startups. Remember Uncle Ben from Spider-Man? He once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." But here's the twist. Great responsibility can also brew immense stress. Big companies? Stress is as common as air. So why not channel that energy into building your own empire? Why not take on Google itself? Some ex-Googlers embrace this challenge and birth a new search engine, Neeva. And guess what? Neeva isn't alone. Ex-Googlers are launching startups left and right. Cardiogram, TextNow, Coda, Amplitude, Zenesys, Dildas, Snapcape, you name it. Here's the twist. That very same ambition that drew them to Google, it's like an unstoppable force. Soon, they're captivated by the allure of chasing their own dreams, just as they did when they joined Google. Yes, you leave behind the perks, company culture, and all those positives we've dissected. But should your startup face challenges, fear not. Those perks and competitive salaries await you at other leading tech giants. They're all vying for top-tier software engineers in San Francisco. Imagine steering Google's ship while employees leap overboard daily. It's a constant struggle to keep them on board and the operation running smoothly. No wonder Google's striving to squeeze every drop of potential from them while they're around. But pause for a moment. What's your perspective on this? Is being part of Google's world a grand prize? Or are those perks more like bait? Do they genuinely care about their crew? Or is it all for a show? Perhaps the golden strategy is to secure a spot at Google, stick around for a year, and then flaunt that experience on your resume. much like those who exit Harvard. I'm all ears. Share your insights, and I'll catch you in the next video.